Welcome back to another episode of the Ipswich Career Mode here on FC25, where today we are sitting 10th in the league. We are 12 points off top 4, so top 4 is not a possibility. Champions League football is not a possibility for us this season. I'm pretty much wrapping up defeat there. I'm pretty much accepting defeat. Now, last episode, we did have the Conference League final, which we lost to Chelsea again. We lose to them 3-1. We've now been in 3 domestic cup finals in the last 3 seasons. We lost to Arsenal in the FA Cup. We lost to Chelsea in the Carabao Cup last season, and we lose to Chelsea in the Carabao Cup this season. So yeah, we're good at getting to domestic cup finals. We're just not good at winning them apparently, and we have a chance to at least get to the quarterfinals or the semifinals of the FA Cup this season. We have Newcastle United, who's not an easy team to play, but we have Newcastle United. We have Arsenal versus Man United. That is massive for us if we can advance. Leicester versus Burnley. Brentford versus Cambridge United. Cambridge United last round beat Aston Villa, so that is big there as well. So no Manchester City in the in the FA Cup because they lost to Arsenal a round prior, 2 rounds prior. We got to try and get back to winning ways. I'm literally recording this milliseconds after losing the Carabao Cup final. So yeah, this could be interesting. Morgan Rogers is going to get the start today instead of Mr. Smith Rowe, and Silva can start instead of Gomez, not instead of Schmidt, but there is that. We can put Castro on the bench as well because I want Castro to play. Let's get into an FA Cup game here against Newcastle United. Did we lose to Newcastle? I believe we lost. No, did we beat Newcastle in the league? I don't remember, to be honest. I recorded that today, but I don't remember. Isak is in behind, and Isak to make it 1-0. Gordon will do it on the rebound. Bargy, Rogers. Bargy near post. 1-1. We're back on level terms. Trying to get back to Wembley. If we can play at Wembley 3 times this season, that'd be brilliant. If we could win Wembley 2 times, that'd be brilliant. Obviously, semifinal and final FA Cup. Isak. 2-1 for Newcastle United. 3 goals in the first 10 minutes. What's going on? In towards Schmidt. And Schmidt now. Schmidt near post. Never mind. He'll go far post. 2-1 or 2-2 for Ipswich. This is a goal fest already. Adam Wharton, hello, game, register or something? No? All right. Alexander Isak trying to find Anthony Gordon, but Van Hecke is there, but he gives the ball straight back to Anthony Gordon. Thank the Lord for Schmidt. We can't clear. I think my controller might be broken. Hello, can we register? Okay, we can register stuff. Dylan Day, a heavy touch, but nobody's really up there with them. Dylan Day, Schmidt, first time finish, block shot. Silva rebound into the back of the net, and Ipswich Town have the lead. It's 3-2. Vamos! Anthony Gordon, Alexander Isak, block shot by Van Hecke, cleared by Yordo. Silva now bodied off the ball, but will play on. Out wide for De Kuiper, crossed in for Schmidt, headed away by Rooney Bargy, loses the ball. Robertson trying to clear it away. Dylan Day wins the ball down to Morgan. Out wide to Bargy, crossed in for Schmidt. He might be offside. He missed target anyway. He was offside as well. Morgan Rogers, Lenny Ordo, no. Schmidt trying to win the header, no. Halftime, 3-2 up at the break. Corner, Anthony Gordon. Rogers heads it away, but not properly. It's not properly dealt with. De Kuiper puts his foot through it. And we might be able to hit him on a counterattack. Maybe. Nope. Never mind. Anthony Gordon. Dylan Day putting his body in the way. Clearing the ball up the field. Silva. Header down to Rooney Bargy. Found him. And he'll find Schmidt. And Schmidt now trying to get past 1. Trying to get past 2. Trying to find Silva now out on the wing. And Silva will still have possession. He'll fall to Morgan Rogers. Morgan Rogers straight to the keeper. Tonali. Yortasec. Isak. Sabias, Anthony Gordon, 3-3. They draw back level. Isak getting past both our central defenders. Isak now out wide for Jurdasec. Back heel to Baker. Back to Isak. Intercepted and won by Van Hecke. Rogers now up and over the top for Silva. He's going to have to keep that in play. It will fall in play. Silva cross in, back post for Rudy Bargy. Robertson got his body in the way. Baker up and over the top. Can the Kuiper get back in time? Yes, he put a pressure on, but it might fall perfectly for Mr. Jurdicic. They will get a corner out of that as well. And a couple of changes for us that I tried to make, but didn't happen. Smith Rowe on for Rogers. Gomez on for Silva. Danny Ceballos crossed in. Headed away. No, not headed away at all. Adam Warren headed straight to Newcastle. Van Hecke losing the ball. Anthony Gordon now. Anthony Gordon. Saved by Schmidt. Out for a corner. Gomez. Into the Kuiper. De Kuiper into Smith Rowe. And Emil Smith Rowe. Fake shot. Emil Smith Rowe. Saved by Lunin. Out for a corner. Emil Smith Rowe on set corner. Lenny Ordo, can you win a header? He does, but it's over the bar. Full time. 90 minutes over. 30 minutes to go. Dylan Day over the top for Smith. Not Smith at all. It's Bargy. Rooney Bargy. He'll find Smith Rowe. In for Adam Wharton. Adam Wharton, his shot blocked. Smith Rowe win that second ball. No, but Decore will win it, and Decore will bring down nicely out wide for Bargy. Rooney Bargy. Schmidt now. And Schmidt straight to the keeper's hands. First 15 minutes down the drain. 15 to go before a penalty shootout. Whole bunch of changes. Haji right on a striker. Hutchinson onto the left and Gomez out on the right. So Bargy's off the field. And then controversially, we are bringing on young boy Castro at CDM instead of Tyler Adams. And we also bring on Kubarsi for the yellow-carded Lenny Ordo. We didn't want to risk a red card in the last 15. Hutchinson over the top. Can you find a fresh Haji Wright? Haji Wright will win the ball to Omari Hutchinson. And Omari Hutchinson back to Haji Wright. In for Smith Rowe. And Emil Smith Rowe. His shot blocked. Haji Wright back down to Smith Rowe. Straight to the keeper. Edge of the box for kick. Eder Militao is up and over it. We have Robertson alongside. Laid off for Eder. Shot saved by Schmidt. De Kuiper into Hutchinson. And Omari Hutchinson into Haji Wright. Haji Wright into Gomez. And Gomez at the death. Saved by Lunin. Out for a corner. Will take the corner. Hutchinson. Kubarsi. No. Van Hecke put it back in the box. Second ball, referee, don't blow your whistle. Penalty shootout it is. Penalty kicks to move on to the semifinals of the FA Cup. It's up first. Haji Wright will go top left. 1-0 for Ipswich Town. How is Schmidt? Schmidt hasn't had to save a penalty, or at least a penalty shootout in a while, and he won't save that one. De Kuiper. Bottom left, De Kuiper, a great penalty. A great penalty. I thought he hit the post there. Matanovic, he goes right or left as well. 2-2. Emil Smith Rowe, top left. Emil Smith Rowe, he misses. Emil Smith Rowe hits the post. Schmidt to the right. Schmidt with the save against Schmidt. Omari Hutchinson, top right. Omari Hutchinson puts it away. 3-2. Theo, the center back who stopped us many occasions. Schmidt with another fantastic save. We score this. We win. Gomez to put us through straight down the middle. Gomez and Ipswich are into the semifinals of the FA Cup. We're back at Wembley for a second time this season. I can't believe Smith Rowe actually hit the post. Schmidt came up big against Schmidt and then Smith against Theo. We're to the FA Cup semifinals we go. Now we got to focus against Manchester City, top of the league. Man United beat Arsenal. The other two have not been played yet. We'll see that before we get into the Man City game. FA Cup semifinal. Oh my God, we get lucky. We get Leicester City. We get Leicester City. Man United get Brentford. So Ipswich versus Man United in the final, it seems like possibly. That's interesting there. But now we got to shift our focus. Do we shift our focus to Manchester City? No, no, we don't. We're not playing Man City. What am I doing? I'm not playing Man City. I'm not playing Man City at all. I'd rather play both legs of the Conference League. So that's exactly what we'll do. Quick sim against Man City. We lose 2-0. That's why we're not playing it. We beat Brighton 3-1. Schmidt with the brace. Smith Rowe on the score sheet as well. This is Besiktas starting 11. They have absolutely no one that I know besides maybe Rafa and Al Mazrati. Svensson at right back, Diaz at center back, Aquino, Rashia, Kellis, Mucci, Rafa, Sadiq, Al-Zmarati. A 4-2-3-1. We're in Turkey for the first leg. Let's see what we can do. Not going to be easy at all. Obviously, our default starting 11 as well. Rafa Mucci, and it's 1-0 for Besiktas. Smith Rowe spins off one. Emil Smith Rowe. Great save by Aquino. Rachicha. Rafa. He gets past the keeper, and Schmidt has to do better than that. Smith Rowe. Cheek Decorte. Cheek Decorte. 2-1. And Decorte can bang it as well. Rafa to try and restore that 2-goal lead. It's exactly what will happen. Halftime, 3-1 up. Smith Rowe. Schmidt bodied off the ball, but he'll still hold it up and find Rooney Bargi, who's also trying to get held behind. Bargi, rebound, no. 3-1 loss in the first leg. All to play for in the second one. Second leg here. We're down 3-1. The only changes in today's game besides the first one, Morgan Rogers at cam. Don't know. Maybe that will give us something else. But Morgan Rogers at cam, we can't afford to concede at all, if any. Into Rooney Bargi, and Rooney Bargi into Schmidt near post, and we get one back. 1-0 on the day, 3-2 on aggregate. Told you, 2-goal deficit isn't terrible. Dylan Day out wide for Bargi. They love leaving this right-hand side open a little bit more than what they probably should. Rooney Bargi into Schmidt, and Schmidt, it's 3-3 on aggregate, and just like that, the last 103 minutes, it hasn't happened. Oh, and they get a goal. It's Nkita. 2-1. I didn't think that was going to go in, to be honest. And Deca makes it 3-1, or 2-1 on the day, but 3-4 on aggregate. And we're back down by Wood. Rogers. Morgan. Rogers. 3-1 on the day. 4-4 on aggregate. Adam Wharton off the crossbar. Into Schmidt. I didn't think he was actually going to win that ball, so I stopped commentating, but he won it somehow. He finds the back of the net. It's 4-1 on the day. 5-4 on aggregate. Halftime. What a halftime that was. Wow. We've completely turned around, and the thing is, we're only up by 1 goal. Bargi. Schmidt. 5-1 on the day. 6-4 on aggregate. They get one back at 6-2 or 6-5. Plus 1 minute. He's just running through a whole entire team. It's 6-6. Last kick of the game. They draw level. How? How is he allowed just to run through our entire team like that? You've got to be kidding me. I think the game's just glitched. Maserati. Dylan Day has to win that ball. He does, but straight to a Besiktas player. Gets a shot off target. Rooney Bargi turns. Rooney Bargi goes. Rooney Bargi now. Slowed down. Phillips is there. I didn't make changes at all either, so we're going to penalty shootout with the same exact team. The only changes was Smith Rowe. Back-to-back penalty shootouts. This one seems like we should lose it, and we probably deserve to lose it because of how I played those last 10 minutes. You've got to be. I can't. Schmidt had 4 goals. Schmidt, look at that, 83 and 90 for Nucci. He had 4 goals for Schmidt. Penalty shootout though. Are we up first again? We are. It's the Kuiper who's up first. We went bottom left last time. We'll go bottom right this time to kick things off here. 1-0 for Ipswich. It's Immobile, their best player. They go right as well. 1-1. Schmidt now against Aquino. Schmidt, who has 4, will continue his scoring streak. He'll find the back of net. Now Rashisha to the left. I go right. I thought he was going to go right again. Emil Smith Rowe, bottom left, Emil Smith Rowe. He missed his penalty last time against Newcastle. He'll make that one. Getson Fernandez will go left. The keeper will save it. It was kind of more mid-left there. Rooney Bargi now, top left. Rooney Bargi, top left, and Rooney Bargi. We take the advantage, I guess, essentially, yeah. And if we save this, we move on. Schmidt won't save it. Gomez now. Bottom right. Gomez hits the post. Gomez hit the post. Smith Rowe hit the post last time, and Gomez hits it this time. Maleka to save. Maleka to can you on, and Maleka misses. Schmidt saves. Ipswich are to the semifinals of the Conference League. Back-to-back penalty shootouts. Back-to-back being the savior for this team. Schmidt sends Ipswich to the semifinals of the Conference League, and our chance for Europa League football through the Conference League is available. And that man, he might get the ball for scoring 4 goals, but the other Schmidt, both Schmidts are your man of the matches. Ronnie Schmidt and our keeper Schmidt. When we come back next episode, it could be the season finale if all things goes wrong. If all things goes wrong, it will be the season finale. But we have Leicester City in the semifinals of the FA Cup. I don't care about the league. I just don't care about the league anymore. We can still get up to the 5th, but we can't really get into the Champions League. So my care and want of Premier League focus is kind of out the drain. So I'm sorry, but we don't care. I will focus more on the Premier League next season for sure, especially if we can win the FA Cup. You can kind of tell I kind of went hard in the Carabao Cup to get to the final. I'm kind of going hard in the FA Cup and the Conference League to try and get to the final of those. I just want a trophy. I haven't won a trophy. I want a trophy. I failed 3 times now domestically. I have a chance to do it in the FA Cup to try and get that one over the line. I have a chance to do it in the Conference League. So hopefully I can do FA Cup to release there. And that being said, the quarterfinals of the Conference League have wrapped up, and the hardest team is out, being AS Roma. They lose to Gladbach 3-2, so the second hardest team is still in Gladbach. So that was actually a massive matchup there. OGC Nice move on against Helmsburg, and then SK Rapid continue their march, and they beat Standard Liège 3-1. And obviously, y'all know we won on penalty. So double penalty shoutout drama in this episode is absolutely absurd. In the semifinals, we get Gladbach. So we get the second hardest team in the thing. So it's going to be a grueler of an episode next episode. And that is why I say if things go wrong in next episode, it will be the season finale, because we are going to play Leicester City. We are going to play both legs of Gladbach, and that'll all be played. We'll sim the Premier League, and then obviously if we lose to Leicester City, or if we lose in any of the competitions, whether that be the FA Cup or the Conference League, and we make the final one of them, I'll include that in tomorrow's episode as well. But for now, that's me it today. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.